Captain Lee, season 10 is almost here. Can you believe it? 10 seasons.
That's, a lot of people spend 10 years in their careers. And it's like, okay. But when you spend 10 years in a reality show that is on year after year after year, it flies by and you go like, no, I can't believe it.
I can't believe, I mean, I've been watching for the 9 seasons and I'm like, oh my gosh, what season 10? That is crazy. Now, looking back, do you have a favorite memory filming? I'm sure you have a lot, but do you have one that sticks out?
I think the first season was probably the most fun. And then I think after that, it kind of became work. No, it's always been fun, but because nobody really knew exactly how to pull this thing off in season 1. We didn't know about wiring the boat for sound. We didn't know about how to go about wiring it for audio because all of the technicians had never worked on a boat before. So they weren't used to ceiling panels that were Velcroed up and just pulled off and you could get to, behind the walls, or you could take the bed out if you wanted to.
Right.
Because it was all like modular. So it was truly an experience. And we used to take, some unauthorized breaks because we were in St. Martin. And what we would do is hop in a little inflatable, me and a couple of producers, and slide over to the French side in one of those quaint little restaurants on the bay and just have lunch and like, oh my, we've been here 2 hours. Where did the time go? But we had a lot of fun, and I don't think anyone at that point in time ever expected it to morph into what it has today, which is like, wow.
Obviously fun memories, but also drama. Man, there's been some drama. And for you as the captain, is there an incident that you're like, oh my God, I cannot believe that happened?
There's been a couple of them. Ashton going overboard. Couldn't believe that happened. And I was just, when he got back on the boat, I didn't know whether to hug him or slap him. Because as far as I was concerned, he deserved both.
Yeah.
Because he'd done that particular chore, I don't know, 1,000 times.
You've had to fire a handful of people. Anyone you regret firing looking back?
Not regret, but it was really, really difficult for me, was Stubby. I think season 2 or 3, because he was just such a likable kid and he tried so hard. He just wanted to be there on the boat. And I probably could have worked for 10 years and never taught him the skills that he would have to be a proper yachtsman. But it wasn't for lack of effort. And it wasn't for lack of trying or great attitude. He just couldn't get it, And so, yeah, it was difficult, but necessary.
Right.
And that's been one of my mottos for a long time is, you do the right thing. May not always be easy, but you still have to do it.
Do the right thing. It does also seem like this season, it's going to be hard. Like the trailer, it's a jam-packed season. So tell us, what can we expect from season 10? Season
10. You're going to have some things come at you that you never, ever would dream of. You're going to see me actually do something that I've never, ever done in my career.
Is it you abandoning ship? Teaser, it's like it looks like you guys are having to leave.
Well, you've been doing this long enough.
I know. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. I know. But Captain Lee, a lot of fans are speculating that this might be your last season. What do you have to say about that?
My last season. I hope not. I've always said, and I still say to this day, that when it stops being fun, that's when I'll stop doing it. Or when you guys stop liking it.
Which will never happen. So you have many years.
I hope not.
I mean, obvious though at BravoCon, the amount of attention you guys got. Were you so shocked to see all that like love and attention from all those fans?
That was so incredible. And it just warmed your heart. It really did. And we were so packed, so busy. And you could tell it was all genuine.
Yeah.
And it just, gosh, if that didn't make you feel good, I don't know what would.
I saw that you met a lot of housewives at BravoCon. You posted a photo on Instagram. Which housewife do you think would cause the most trouble on a chartered yacht?
Oh, Ramona, hands down, without a doubt. She would take the Emmy for that.
She would. Any housewife that you've extended the offer to, or Bravo celebrity that you're like, get on the boat, we'll have so much fun?
I would love to see Cynthia Bailey back on. She was a lot of fun. And I'd love to see Pat Alciobad, come on.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I'd like to see Carl and Lindsay.
He posted also happy belated birthday. I saw it was your birthday yesterday. And he posted the sweetest message for your birthday. What did that mean to you? Because as a fan, I'm like, this was so nice.
That post from Carl and Lindsay was just, you could tell it was from Carl's heart. Mm-hmm. And it just, because we share a special bond. And we belong to a club that nobody wants to belong to. And he was about to go down a rabbit hole he really didn't want to. Mm-hmm. And I reached out to him, and it just happened to be an appropriate time. But Carl deserves all the credit in the world. He's done all the heavy lifting. I've just been there to prop him up every now and again whenever I could, because that's what you do for people you care about.
I'm sure that support from you means the world to him too.
It meant the world to me to be able to have an outlet where I could actually make a difference. Mm-hmm. And help someone. That counts. That counts for
1,000%. Now, I know obviously Carl and Lindsay, they're getting married soon.
Yes, they are.
I mean, are you the perfect man to officiate this wedding or what? Like, we need to make this happen.
I would be more than happy to do that. I'd be honored to officiate it. And if they ask me, I will happily accept.